True. I just want to get on here and I was riding down the street, bumping some MO3, and then my mind just started fucking going deep into my psyche. You know, I do that special days. That's when I'm something is being told to me. You know what I'm saying? My psyche realm, deep within inside. It's like the universe speaks. So I was bumping MO3 today, and then I got my mind took over. You know, my soul took over. It's like, hold up, hold up for a minute. I am pulled over. I even got off on the exit, pulled over in a gas station, and I was like, hold up, something happening right here. Because I was thinking when I was bumping, I was like, man, I miss you. I'm like, why? And then I was like, I had to, I ain't had no choice but to add it all up. And so this is my story, me adding it all up. Okay, I started from what I the day you died, Mo3, and I keep seeing a car ride by filming you laying on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like with somebody pumping on your chest but not even looking at you. And it's like, let me start right there. First two names came up, Trap and Yella. They got you. They got you. I mean, a war is a war. But they was public. That was public beef. And I knew all the time it was a spider web. So I had to say, is that what they keep saying? You hear from a lot of people, stay out of Dallas business. It's like I'm yeah, the streets know more than what's been put out there. And then what's supposed to have been blogging for some has turned into something else of shh, don't say nothing. Only the people in Dallas really know what happened. The street niggas in Dallas. I'm like, okay. I mean, why then? So I had two options. Was it was it was it personal? Like was it the street stuff? Cause you know, even though Mo3, you know, he had to do what he had to do. So you gotta accept the fact that a street nigga is has a heart and a soul, but then also trying to have, you know, everybody want to stop being poor and trapped. So sometimes you have to do what you have to do, but then you got to know the whole history. So I was like, yeah, okay, it's coming. So I ain't, you know, I'm talking to myself. I'm like, all right, okay, cool. So is it these guys in the public trapping Yellow? Well, that's just a publicized beef. I know it was more. So okay, that's the two sides. And all right. Well, if it was hypothetically, if it was trapping Yellow, because you know that was the when he died, that was the publicized beef, and we just didn't like how he got killed and why, and who we had left, and then so you gotta can't help but ask yourself if what if they didn't have nothing to do with it, and it was something else, say like it was the beef with the OGs or something, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, and then those are just the two things that can happen because somebody got them, and to go further, I told you I was a psyche, because this is looking back. What if it was a big meeting, a citywide effort? Like what if the reason every time you hear stay out of Dallas business, months after he already been buried, you still hearing the same thing. Stay out of Dallas business. These are Dallas bloggers that's telling other people from around the world stay out of Dallas business. So it make you think, It's okay. So we already know because I listen to him. One thing about MO3, he ain't had nobody else to talk to because I was jealous, and so he stayed on social media telling the story. I made a collage for myself because I just wanted to put it together and like go back and see because he spoke on a lot of things. So what really happened? I don't think we. I think it's too much of a spider web, people. You know what I'm saying? It's more about uh, streets. The streets of Dallas be quiet and stay out of Dallas business. We know what happened. Y'all don't know what happened. But then you got to look at the Dallas bloggers, like, especially when they had a title like, "I'm finna solve the Mo3 case." You is? Well, we just wanted to know what happened to him, and that's what blogging's supposed to be, taking bits and pieces of information and putting it out there so the streets can talk back. That's the best we can do. So we ain't had no choice from the gate but to stay out of Dallas business unless you you live in the city. So that's where we at right now. But then as I kept thinking, I was like, okay, so these are Dallas bloggers. Made me feel like it was a citywide, like everybody know what happened, and the people that's got arrested, and all the talking on social media from all the prime suspects, the last place he was, the setup girls, the trap YELLA and YAYO beef, getting Sean G out the way, uh, Bubba getting killed, Roy Lee getting killed, rainwater fight. And then I say, what? Rainwater. Let me see. Rainwater. Mo3's manager. Okay. Well, I remember Mo3 saying rainwater ain't built like that. And then it dawned on me. Okay. Since we know your background, maybe he's a master manipulator. Cause mentally you don't have to slang iron. Cause he wasn't Mo3. But then a thinker can get stuff done. Now like, okay, so rainwater, trap, yellow bees, go YAYO, in the streets. Okay. Glad he resting easy, cause that's I don't think nope, that's it. And then I look and then now we on the cover up is what I call it. That's what that means to me every time I hear it. Stay out of Dallas business. And then I look at YouTube. I'm like, okay. The biggest platforms on ain't even speaking on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like they juicing the hell out of his name. I mean, they building, you know what I'm saying, these titles, Mo3, K solved, all this stuff. I'm like, okay then. And then I see a new character jump out. And then Countdown. I seen him on BHM. I seen him on BHM talking to Rain. And they were like, you know this gun. And that's it. He like showed him a gun, like, you know this gun. You seen it before. And then I see the wheelchair with the hat in the back. And then 2 days after that, I see Countdown in that same wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? Reading from a note. Arm broke, neck fractured, and all that. I'm like, okay, well, this is a message right here. This is a stunt right here. You know what I'm saying? And like I ain't never seen them, but I remember on somebody else's platform, they act like Ryan act like he ain't know him. I'm like, okay then. So when did that change right before our eyes? You went from not knowing them to knowing them, from meeting up with them. I'm like, and then Countdown ain't he been around for a minute, and he ain't invisible, so that makes him not a ghost. So I say, okay then, okay, this what it means every time you say, bring the city together, bring the city together. That's all I keep hearing, bring the city together. MO3 want to work by himself, like he want to do his own thing. He remember the bus stops when he was homelessness, hungry, ain't nobody to help him. He remember all the OGs in the hood. And then when his natural talent, he ain't wanna, I got it by myself. Well, let me go ahead and do my own thing, because I don't want to play them political games. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bowing down to nothing, radio station or none of that. All the shit I gotta go through, shit. Well, I did it anyway. Okay. Unify. Y'all wanna use, so I gotta do it when nobody gives a damn about me. I'm supposed to put everybody else on when I had to get it by myself. Yeah. Like you say, I've been broke all my life. I ain't have shit else to do but step on stuff. Yeah. It's a powerful message. And so here we go. It's all about bloggers. It's all about the Dallas boys that's blogging. And I see the play. But it's also deeper than that. Because he grown men. You know what I'm saying? They ain't crazy. And it ain't, it's about half promoting rap. The next big rapper to put the city of Dallas on. And that's where the spotlight coming from. So how y'all, y'all wasn't even, after MO3, he ain't here. Like, YELLA was there at the same time, but then, YELLA played that radio station game. You know what I'm talking about? So now I'm hearing all this and a little bit of that shit. And now I see. So as I'm thinking, I'm like, Dallas bloggers. What is because see, they at the forefront. And since the whole thing, I can't help but think about, he ain't want to put us on. So we had to get rid of him. And then I couldn't help but think, like, okay, Trap and YELLA. Okay. What about, why they ain't do it? Why it had to be MO3? And then, of course, the next thing to come to you, that's why. Because he 10 times more talented than YELLA Beezy. And he ain't want to play. Kill everything around him to try to send a message. And he ain't want to play. You play stepper, he play stepper. So, okay. That's that. We still got Trap and YELLA. Even though go YAYO in the pen for a minute. We got to remember how it started. And then we enter Countdown. He ain't just pop up brand new. And these stunts ain't for no reason. Because this whole thing is bring the city of Dallas together. And when he said, I'm a stepper, leave me laying on the freeway like you did MO3, like you had MO3 done. I'm a stepper. I'm your stepper. Then when I hear, yeah, we met up on 11 at the Popeyes. I'm like, oh, for real? Coincidence? Or a stunt to get his channel popping so he can promote. I don't knock nobody hustle. But it's on the bloggers now. Rest up, MO3. And nothing else you can do. And I don't think we'll ever really know the details of what happened and the 2 guys they got in jail for your murder. Man, we can't believe none of that. Might be Fall Guys. But it all roads lead back to the cover-up is how I feel. feel like stay out of Dallas business from the Dallas bloggers is the only one saying that. And they not even trying to, they trying to put rappers on, but not, it ain't even about MO3. And then the few that do it, only put his name in the title and talk to the adversaries. That's not everybody. And now it got to a point where I see exactly what's going on. But you know, I ain't gonna knock no hustle. I'm just saying, is this how the spotlight is on Dallas because of MO3? That's why it's been months and his name's still ringing. There's a whole lot of confusion going on. Y'all trying to hush the world. We know the streets know. It's like that everywhere you go. The streets know. But then at the same time, guess what's happening? Oh, it's the pit, the bloggers against the bloggers. You know what I'm saying? Especially the Dallas bloggers at this point in time. You got to feed their beast. So that tells me, unfortunately, a couple of bloggers gonna lose their life over this because of the game they playing. And the people that they bring on their platforms is all connected. And so, if you know Zach TV, you know, it's the same way. He was walking around, Zach TV. Y'all just bring people on y'all shows. It's the same thing. It's a play. It's plays in motion right now. And I can tell a grown man, you ain't want to listen then. So I'm just throw it out there subliminally. Like, you gonna be the one that feeds the beast. It's another one. Just know a blogger gonna die. I have to say it like that because it's the energy in the universe. Not to mention the young dudes that they bring on their show, interview. These are not interviews. These are when the moderators deleting the comments that y'all can't see. Well, that be your neighborhood talking. Like I told y'all in the last video. Y'all going on platforms telling, breaking the street code. They just getting views and sitting back, cutting your footage up. Interview you one, bring you on there 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one. That's the next thing that's gonna happen. And y'all constantly running over there to BHM getting recorded. Why? You gotta ask yourself why. So you gotta believe the narrative is controlled to change the narrative, to keep us confused. Well, he resting. It's been months. So it's time to move on. And it's a new thing. So blogger, you're gonna have to die. And oh boy, get your likes up, man. Get the likes up before I say something else. Cause, I mean, dead in the center. The king, you want to be the king? Ain't nobody gonna remember you. I'm trying to tell you right now. Rapper dying 10 a day, probably more. What's the next big thing? Ain't nobody. It's gonna be a small conversation, then it's over with. And your right hand man, your co-host, you know, you better pay attention because one your best friend from where I'm from be always the one that gets it got. And this is a part one, man. This true, man. Y'all think about it, man. Think about it. And I think it's time for everybody to sit down on this side because I got a couple of emails talking about a podcast for a certain group of people. And you can watch all you want. I don't count numbers, but I earn a voice, so I use it from time to time. And I will continue to do that, but very active in the streets. I don't stay in front of the camera all day trying to control no narrative. Backwards and forwards and backwards. I mean, y'all got each other on speed dial. Now y'all pitting. Now y'all digging up backgrounds, and if it ain't nothing there, you're gonna take some old stuff all for views. But yeah, man, take care of yourself, homie, man. You first. Don't feed the beast. Correct yourself and live. Or you got it. It's over with. True, man. Part 1. Peace.